Hey everyone, I'm Grandma. We're out here with the bees and we've got some work to do, just a little bit. So come on, hang out with me and check out the honeybees. So I'm going to start at hive number 1 today. And I'm going to show you what needs to be done. Getting these guys ready for winter. Gotta have this. And one more thing. Hold on one second. Alright, I'm good. Let's do this. Gotta have the hive tool. Hive tool is a good thing. So I'm going to use this at the front of the hive. That way the bees can't communicate and come get me. They're going to be more concerned about whether or not there's a problem around their hive. And so I'm going to go ahead and open up the top. Now we're getting these guys ready for winter as quickly as we can. Oh, we got some ants in here. So I'm feeding them sugar water. Got to get these little bees out of here. Look at all those little guys. Okay, you guys have got to go. Be free, be free. So I'll let you guys go. And we're going to push you guys back down. And boy, I think these bees are looking different to me. This is interesting. We got some real young bees in there. They look like they might just be hatching out. Let's take a look. Let me get this so this will stay up because my camera's kind of, there we go. All right, let's see what's going on in here. I gotta feed them, but I also gotta check to see what their stores are like, how much honey they've built up. So I have a good idea of what I'm gonna do. I gotta make me a plan here, because I have certain hives that don't have a lot of supplies and certain hives that are gonna need the supplies. So I'm gonna end up having to move things around. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm going to wait as long as I can to do that. Just before it starts getting cold, I'm going to have to move a lot of my honey around so that everybody's got a decent amount to get them through the winter. In New York State, we get some pretty fierce winters. We could have, you know, it's happened. We've had 5 to 10 feet of snow in my lifetime, but probably averages around 4 feet on the ground at a time. So here we got some bees. I do not see any hive beetles, which is very, very nice. I'm going to put this down here so they can go back into the hive if they want to. I'm going to go ahead and put some of this on here, and I'm not using the word because it's a TikTok thing where you really aren't supposed to use that word. Oop, that is a hive beetle. And I got him. Look at that. That little hive beetle, it used to be a hive beetle. So we got that one. Let me go ahead and see if they're building up any more honey. I'm really hoping. I'm wondering if I should put some traps in this one since I'm seeing hive beetles in it. So there's really no honey there. Boy, I hope they've got some honey built up in the next one down. Get you guys a little closer maybe here. There we go. Yeah, so this one doesn't have a lot of honey built up at all. That's not good, because they need it to eat in the winter. See about this one here. So let's see what they got. Oh, they're starting to get some built up. That's good. That's a beginning. This is a very small hive, so it looks like they've got right here, they've got 2 in the middle that are that they're really working hard on. But for a small hive, I didn't really expect them to do anything. Let's see, I've got, nope, I don't have another chamber here, or another. All right, so I guess we'll put these guys back together, because I've only got 2 brood boxes on the bottom and just this one super. Come on, little bee, come on. There you go. So the other ones, some of these other hives, I actually have two supers on. Reason being is you just saw that this hive only has 1 thing of honey. I know they've got a lot down in the bottom in their brood chambers, but they still need to have 70 to 90 pounds of honey or sugar water built up for the winter in this area. So this one's going to need some major babysitting from the other hives. So let's see here. I got to put this back on the outside, and these guys are fed, and we will move on to the next hive. We're going to go to another small hive next. Oh, I need those Swiffer sheets. I forgot. Okay, you got them up here. Thank you. I forgot something. And I might put a trap in if I can. I'm going to throw a few Swiffer sheets in the top of this to catch some of these hive beetles. We'll just throw them around on the top, and their feet get caught in the mesh, like on this, on the fibers. So then we can dispose of those creatures, those little beetles. I think I might pop this other box off and put one in the brood chamber also, 1 or 2, if I can get it apart. My goodness, they have put so much propolis in this that I can't pop the box. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of this down there. Hold on, get my hive tool. Gonna put some in there. And you can hear the bees starting to roar. And I'm gonna wait just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that right off of there. Okay, so I think what I want to do is go ahead and put Swiffer sheets on this one too. And I think I'll have some hive beetle traps ready next time I go in a few days maybe. So, but these Swiffer sheets will catch some of them. They won't bother the bees. They'll just, the hive beetles will get their feet caught in them and they'll get trapped in it, and then we'll go ahead and get rid of those beetles so they don't bother the bees. Okay, let's get that feeder right back on here. Get some sugar water on there for them. And then I have an idea of what's going on with this hive, so I got to make a mental picture of how much honey's in there. Or watch the video again. That's what's good about the videos too. So there's not much honey in this one. So here we go. That hive is done. Let's go on over to hive number 5. This is an itty bitty hive that we started. I am going to open it up, see how they're doing. So let's see here. Gonna get this going on in the front. Got a very small hole, but why take a chance on them getting to the point where they might be aggressive at all. It is slightly overcast today, so they really don't want me in these things. I gotta put this out of the way. That's the lid. I didn't see any hive beetles on there, which is good. Gonna go ahead and pull this off of here. I'm gonna peek inside this hive real quick. Give it a little this puffy stuff. Let's get them to chill out just a little bit for me. And we'll open up the top. Okay, need a little of that. There we go. Get some of that in there. Help them to relax just a little bit. Hey, I want to throw a big hello out to my mom and dad. They watch all my videos. I love you guys very much. Just so you know, I appreciate you watching. Appreciate the encouragement. Thanks for being my biggest fans. So I'm going to put some Swiffer sheets in this one, but I just want to take a real good peek real quickly here and see what kind of supplies they've got. I think, I'm almost positive we have, yeah, there's quite a bit in here. I just don't know if she's got enough room to lay. Our queen here. And by the way, somebody online, I actually did a little poll on TikTok, and the ladies on TikTok decided that this queen's name is Lydia. So this is Queen Lydia, everybody. If we happen to see her, we shall see. I think I might have to start using my trick that my friend Steve showed me with the 2 hive tools. So yeah, this is all honey. That's really, really good. And so is this. So that's super. And it looks like the second one, or the third one in, is also honey. So I'm going to leave these guys alone. What we got? There we go. And get these guys back together, because I don't want them getting all riled up on me. Let them go about their business. The more we bother them, the less work they do. So let's get them back in a position where they are happy. So here's some Swiffer sheets for them. I don't see any hive beetles in here, but let's just not take a chance. So I want you to take a look at that little bee right there. Do you see him? She's got lots of pollen. That's got to be definitely a goldenrod. See how big those pockets are that she's got? You guys see her? She's bringing back pollen, and that's the bee's protein. So I got a bee on my finger. Yeah, you go away. Let's put these guys back together. You know, I do have a pretty big day coming on here a little bit later in the season. You know what, I just realized I covered this. I can't do that. I gotta make it so they can get through here. Let's try this. I didn't even think about that on the other one. I might have to go back and check that. There we go. They gotta be able to get into the sugar water. Alright, let's see here. Let's let all you guys out. You girls go. And we'll get our sugar water in here. Let me go grab it. Whoop, I gotta put my cup in there. That might help. That keeps the liquids from going to the center. Yep, they don't want me standing in front of their hive. Bad decision, I need to move. Alright, they're starting to go after me just a little bit. So I'm gonna get some smoke, or some of this in the air. hopefully they'll be nice. Let's put the lid back on here. And this one is going to be all set about 5 seconds here. I think I lost the Swiffer sheet. Oh well. Not gonna open it back up again. Putting that down here. And that one is good. What is going on down here? Huh, interesting. Alright. I got Swiffer sheets caught on my feet. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on to hive number 4. Bring this up so you can see what I'm doing. I'd like to take a quick peek into this one too, just to see what's happening here. I'm going to start out with some of this in the front. We'll open up the top. And let's see here. Let's crack this off of here. It's funny, all that propolis they use to glue everything together. I think I can just move this one. And we'll just set you guys over there for a minute. You know, they're making winter bees now. The queen has started producing a better quality bee, and these bees will actually live like 4 months compared to the summer bees. I think, I'm not positive, but I think they only live about 40 days. Hey John, I'm gonna need more of this. You got one for me? Thank you. Good job. Okay. Got another one on board here. Woo, just got myself in the face. All right, there we go. We'll wait just a minute, let these guys get chilled out just a bit. Alrighty. Let's open that up. You'll see all these guys. I do not see hive beetles. I do see a hornet. Go away, hornet. Yeah, those hornets are really being a pest right now. They're wanting all the supplies that I've got saved up for my bees. So let's see what we got going in this one. Alright, they're getting buzzy here. Let me see. Corner so the front of the hive isn't blocked. They really get annoyed when you block the front of their hive, because you're in the middle of the highway. It's like standing in the middle of the road and then cars beeping at you. So let's see. Alright, so they're drawing this one out slightly. Not real well. Go ahead and put this one on here for now. Set it to the side. Okay, I'm seeing some progress in the middle here. And again, this is one of my smaller hives. I would say this is my 3rd smallest. But yeah, they're starting to get some nice supplies going on in here. So I'm not as worried about this one. I do have some time still. I mean, it's only the beginning of October, so I got probably another month to really start to continue to build up their supplies. So we'll see how it all goes. Stick around, guys. Keep watching the videos. See if my bees make it through the winter. I'd appreciate your follows and your likes. You know, those all count too. Follows, likes, and subscribe, please. We are on TikTok and YouTube under Beekeeping with Grandma. So it looks like we are starting to get, they're bringing the syrup down in there, and they are starting to make some progress with this. Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to pull this right off of here, and I want to see what the next box looks like. Put this right in here. All right, bee space. I get the same amount of space here as here, and all these little things in between need to be touching. Let's see if I can get this box off. Oh boy. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it some, we'll just say heat. But it's not really heat. It's what comes from the heat. And we're going to let that set for a second. Where's my screen? You having my screen? Thank you. All right. I think that should be plenty of time. I had to grab a screen. I'm going to put this screen on the top of here to protect this honey and supplies as I move this aside, so that hornets and wasps and different bees like that don't come and start raiding it, because that's all we need. Just while I'm setting it aside. So now I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of puffy puff. I do know what that's called, but I'm not supposed to be saying that word on TikTok, so I'm not gonna say it. I like my videos to be accepted. All right. So it looks like they're starting to fill this one out. I'm going to set this one aside. Man, we got to really start feeding these guys. Oh, wow, this is good. We got, we're looking up here in the middle. That's really good. And they're going to get a nice surprise and reward when I'm done being in here. Yeah, we're doing okay with this. So I think another month, man, they should probably have this filled right out. It looks like these middle three look like they're pretty good. So what I'm going to do is, they usually work in the middle. So I think what I'm going to do is pull these guys out of the middle, kind of like so. We got some stuff sticking down there. Oh, we got honey everywhere down in there. All right, and I'm going to put that other frame that's just starting to get drawn out. I'm going to put that one right in the middle. Oh, I see a hive beetle. Bye-bye. Oh, there's 3 of them hiding there. They're actually stuck. Look what the bees did. I don't know if you can see this, but right here, they're actually stuck in the propolis. So that's good. They made a little trap for them. And they chased them on in there. So let's see. I need to get these guys some Swiffer sheets. I need to make them a little less anxious here. And we'll put some Swiffer sheets in this one. Now, remember what that's going to do is it's going to take and make it so that the hive beetles their feet get trapped in that. And then when I come back in here again, I can just take them out. Those hive beetles will slime all your honey and make it so it's no good. So we don't want that to happen. And they'll just cause a lot of mischief for the bees. And they really don't like them in there. They got other things to do than to chase hive beetles around. They need to be working. So I'm going to take my screen off of here and put this up here. Hopefully they work really good for us. And we'll go ahead and put the top back on. Just like so. And we'll get some. We gotta get out of there. You were in the wrong place there, buddy. Come on. Come on, save the bee. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put some syrup in here. I got to do it slowly so that the bees that are in there can work their way up so they don't get stuck to the bottom like that other one just did. So as they see the liquid rising in the bottom, they'll crawl upward. And I got one right near my fingers here on this jug. What are you doing? Huh? Okay, so this one's good. Awesomeness. Go ahead and cover that up. Put this hive back together. And I need a little. All right. So let's move on to hive number 3. We got 2 left, guys. I'll give you a little bit of a shot of the bees down here while I'm getting things ready to come to this one. I'm moving things over. And let's see what else we got here. I need that. All right, let's move you back up. Let me go ahead and do this first. Get these guys calmed down so they're not bothered by me. Give you a little shot of the bees for a minute. And I'm going to pull you up. And let's take a look at this hive. Let's see what we got going. So I'm going to go ahead and open the top of this one. Being that there is only a feeder in the top, I don't have to do that much to it. And I can get it off. Good, they didn't glue it back together, so good. Sometimes it's really, really hard to pry those off. Well, we got lots of bees in here. I'll go ahead and bring you a little closer so you can see. There we go. Lots of bees in this one. So I'm going to open this one up and I'm just going to set it aside. Hopefully some of them will just fly so I don't have to bother them too much. All right, next thing we got to do. Well, that guy we don't need. You see him? That's the enemy right there. That is a hornet. Go away. Come on, get off my hands. Yellow jacket, hornet. You know, one of those bees that should not be here. Come on, get it. Alrighty then. Oh, sorry, little bee. Sorry, you're okay. You're okay. There you go. Fly away. You too. Come on. Scram. Alright. So let's see. I gotta move you back just a little bit. There we go. So I'm going to open up the corner of this. Now this is my second biggest hive when it comes to quantity of bees that are in there. And feel like I need 15 hands today for some reason. This propolis is really tough stuff. They are really trying to batten it down from the wind and the other creatures that might be out there. Oh my gosh, that's really glued. You can see all this propolis on the edge. Comes from like sap from trees that they collect. But yeah, you can see all my little bees there. Aren't they cute? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just put this down near the front of the hive. And they can go ahead and go back in if they want. I don't want to put them out in the air and bother them too much. Alright, let's see what's going on with our traps. See if we've actually I know there were a few in them last time. Man, this is really stuck together, but I'm seeing good things in here. This is exciting. I am very, very enthused about this one. It looks like this hive is doing what I need when it comes to helping me supply for the other hives. Come on, out you go. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a lot of bees. A lot of bees. And we do have hive beetles in that trap. And it looks like I might have to go over there and grab some more oil to put in it. So hold on one second. Yeah, this definitely is, and I just use vegetable oil, and I gotta get that off of there. So you can see that there's hive beetles in there, and it looks like some of them are just sort of crawling around. I gotta make sure I don't pour it over the top of my hive because the oil will hurt. Oops, might help if I open it up. Can't see without my glasses. Yeah, this is working, so this is good. I've got to get some more oil in here. Oop, a little much. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could wear my glasses real well while I'm doing this. The problem is I can't walk around and wear glasses because I can't see to walk around. So it's makes it interesting. Just can't see close up. Alright, so those guys are taken care of. Let me go ahead and pull this out. And we'll just set that aside. Alright, let's see. Looks like these guys are really doing quite well. I want to take this box off too if I can. If I can lift it, because these guys get heavy when they get full of honey. Okay, so we're doing really good. That's full of honey. This side is close. I'm going to turn this frame right around. So, because that side's done. And we will put that other frame that I had out toward the middle. But this is looking pretty good. This is exciting because I needed a whole box to put on one of the other hives. So if this one is full, which it looks like it is, this is fantastic. Alright, I'm not even going to bother with this. So I'm going to let them keep doing what they're doing. They're doing a fantastic job. But I want to try to check the box right below, if I can. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. I'll move this back. And I want to put that other one toward the center. Oh, this is really good news, guys. I don't know if you can see down in there, but I'm going to try to give you a shot of it. But this is... This one's honey. The center one, it looks like... I think all the rest of these are honey. I'm not sure about that one, but I think we're doing really, really well here. So that is fantastic news. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this back in. Oh, get out of here, Hornet. And, oh, that is tight. All this propolis has made it almost impossible to slide these things back in and out. I'm going to put this back in here. I'm going to try to put this back in here. All right. Let me see if I can take and put... trying to figure out where I'm going to put that, because I don't want to have to lift it long. Alright, I'm going to use the lid, put it right down here in front of the hive, and I'm going to use this other box to raise it up just a little bit so I don't have to bend down so far. And I want to take this one off and just see if the other one's already full underneath there. And if it is, man, we are in really good shape for what's going on. I'm going to need another one of these. You good? I'm going to pass this one off. Get it going. I can use this one for right this second. All right. So they're getting a little annoyed here, and I'm running out of my puffy cloud here. Getting another one ready for me. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm going to grab that one from you. Thank you. Good to have two, isn't it? Guys, having two of these is a very good thing. That way you can make sure that you're safe all the time and protected. You can calm your bees down and... Okay, I can hear them. They are not wanting me down in there, I can tell you that. I just want to take a quick peek just to see what we got. Give me some peace of mind here. I'm going to put this on the top to protect this. Oh, I can't get it off. Got the propolis again. Like I said, they glued this up. Here we go. I'm going to pull this one off of here. At least I'm going to try. Wow. Goodness gracious. That is probably, that's probably 65 pounds. So I'm going to, let's just peek. Don't even have to open it up. Hey guys, look what's down in there. That is all honey. This is working out the way I expected. I'm glad I did what I did earlier in the season and put on these two supers. It's going to save those other hives. So it looks like that's all honey down in there. We are in really good shape. All right. So let them finish this one up. And let's put them back together. Get some Swiffers in there. And boy, I'll tell you, if number two, if the second hive there is doing the same work, we are in good shape. That makes me extremely happy. Because I was worried about not having enough honey for these guys to get through the winter, but might be able to pull it off, gang. Thanks for watching. So put these guys on here, catch those beetles, and I'm going to go ahead and put this top back on. Now I got bees on here, so I guess I'm going to just put this down real slow. They're going to see it's coming down, and they'll move out of the way. And there we go. So now we can put this back in here. But I got a little issue because there's so many bees in it, I got to get them out. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys out of here. Yeah, I know you don't like me when I do that. All wet in my face. Go, get everybody out. Everybody out. Nice job. Slide this over. We'll give them some sugar water. Let me grab that real quick. I'm going to need that sugar water up here. And I got a bee in there. Get out. And we're going to go ahead and feed them. Boy, that is really good news. I was really getting concerned whether they were going to have enough supplies for the winter. But it looks like we're in pretty good shape, so that is really makes me happy. All right, can I have a little more sugar water? I gotta get the hornets off of it. Those hornets, man, they're looking for anything sweet. Speaking of which, go on. Get out of here. It's not for you. Scram. Not for you. this is really good, seeing that they're doing this well, because I've been kind of leaving them alone so that they could build up. And sitting in the house wondering, man, are they okay, you know? Because I know these winters are bad around here, and I got to make sure I take care of them. It's, you know, it's a good investment in the beginning to actually get your bees, and I really don't want to have to start over again in the summer or in the spring. So, but the best thing is, now that I have my bees, if I can get at least 2 hives through the winter, I can split them all and split into quite a few, and by the end of next season come back to where I am, but with 5 hives. But I would prefer that I had at least 3 or 4. 4 would be great, 5 would be fantastic. Hives make it through the winter, because if I do that, then I can split into 10 hives, and they would be thriving very quickly, because I'd already have a huge amount of bees in them. So go ahead and get this off of here. And let's see, I'm going to take a peek in this one. And here they come bubbling out. And you're like, hey, what's going on? We got a new exit. No, you don't. Go back down in. The wind just shifted and the smoke hit me in the face. That's always fun. Okay, come on. Oh boy. They sure are propolis in this shot. Alright, let's go ahead and get some in here. Wait just a minute. You know, guys, as long as you're wearing your bee equipment and you're wearing it correctly, and you know the signs of how the bees act, there really isn't a lot of danger unless you have an allergy. So if you want to be a beekeeper, I challenge you. Start buying your stuff. Start with at least 2 hives and do it up. If it's on your bucket list, do it. I think you'll really enjoy it. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. Yes, it is a little bit of work, but you know what? When you love what you do, it's not work. I'm excited about next season. I got, oh, he's not good. See him? That little guy, he should not be here. Go away. He keeps flying in front of the camera. That is not a honeybee. Let me see if I can get one on here and show you. Land. That is a yellow jacket or a hornet, and there's a lot of them over there, over here. These guys can sting over and over and over again, not just once. These are not honeybees. These ones are the ones you don't want to mess with. All right. So, but I do have a suit on, but still, those are the ones you don't want to be playing with. Your best bet is if you see a bee and you're not suited up and it comes near your face, your best bet, guys, is just to back up quickly and get away from it. Your best bet, unless it's landing on your face or buzzing at your face. If it was buzzing at my face, I would definitely do a swoosh, and then I would run when it comes to the honeybees. Because if they're right at your face and they're going bzz, bzz, that means we don't want you in here. Get away from whatever you're near. When they feel threatened, that's when they're going to sting you. But they usually go for the eyes, the mouth, the ears. That's their first place to want to sting. So But your best bet is not to get stung in those places. So if you have to swoosh because it's that close to getting stung in your face, then you do it. You just, you know, and then you run. I guarantee they're going to come back and get you in the leg or something, but I'd rather be stung in the leg than the face or any of that any day of the week. So, anyway, oh, my eyes are burning. It is hot in here. Okay. A little bit of smoke too, probably. Right in my eyeballs. And there I go saying the word again. Kind of hard not to. Alright, so yeah, these guys are doing pretty good too. I'm going to turn this frame right around. And I'm going to move it in. Because these other frames actually are full of honey. So that is so good. That means if these guys are full of honey, I could actually probably pop one of these guys out real fast. Don't want them to set long because we've got those other critters around, and kind of peek down into the bottom here. I can't tell whether that's got honey in it or not. You would think so, because this hive is amazing. This is the one that I pulled most of the honey off this year. Yeah, I can't tell. But they don't want me here, so no sense on being here. I'll put this right back in, make them real happy. Wish you guys could smell this. The honey smells so good. Smells even better when we're processing it. It smells so good. Okay, I am going to go ahead and put Swiffer sheets in this one. I think I did the other one. I hope I did. Pretty sure. I'm going to get 2 of these in here. And when I come back in, hopefully I'll see that there's beetles in this. And if not, then I'm going to have to go and put my hive beetle traps in there, because I know those are working. And we got some bees here. I'll just put that down and be real careful with them. Give them a second to move. Let's see. Hey, look at that. Look what I found. I found me a treasure box all full of honeybees. Do you know each one of those guys in their lifetime, or girls in their lifetime, can make you 1 teaspoonful of honey? So that's why we got to be really careful not to hurt any of them. Because it's important that I am very cautious with them. Alright, so you guys aren't going to like me, but I got to get you out of here. I'm going to give you a little of this so you don't come back and be vengeful. And then we'll just sort of tap you out. Everybody out. The pool is closed. Everybody in and out and out and get out of the way. Okay. Alright. So now I got another. Now that one, this guy here, I think is a wasp. I'm not sure, but he doesn't belong here either. That is not a honeybee. And he's trying to get a free drink. Go on, get out of here. Spray him. This is not for you. Alrighty then. My bees are going to be happy for about 2 or 3 days. And then they're going to need another drink of this honey, or this sugar water. So guys, thank you so much for being with me. It's been my pleasure to teach you about the bees. You have a wonderful day. And don't forget, be happy.